When I think about PG, the very first thing that comes to mind is his laughter and his absolute joy.
PG was not just a colleague, he was more like a sibling. He was more like my brother.
Hi, I'm Laurie Ann Ross, Vice Chancellor of Advancement here at Pulaski Tech College, and I am so excited to invite you all to join us on September 18th at the Country Club of Arkansas for our 20th anniversary PG Bradford Golf Tournament.
I'm Melanie Van Zant Bradford, and my story really starts with PG Bradford at Central High School when I was 15 and he was 17. As it played out, he was the love of my life, and we were married in 1970. It wasn't until November of 1980 that our first son, Matthew, came along. 2 years later, our twins were born. So Adam and Jordan came along when Matthew was just 2. So all of a sudden, we went from 0 to 3 in like record time. So there's nothing quite like that to get your attention. Our whole lives have centered around our guys, and they are all 3 incredible human beings. They're decent, godly men, and they all have families. They've given me 10 grandchildren to date, with number 11 coming in September. So all of these grandchildren came after PG Bradford passed away. So he never got to meet any of them on this earth. I just kind of have to believe he somehow knew them before they came.
Well, I'm Russell Mathis, and I met PG Bradford for the first time in high school. He was a year ahead of me in school, and he sort of ran in a different circle than I did, no pun intended about run, as he was a track star, and I wasn't. And as it would turn out, he started dating this young lady named Melanie, who happened to be a close associate of my now wife, the lovely Deborah, because they went to elementary school together. So looking at it, Melanie and PG and Deb and I were all sort of in the same startup crowd, if you will, from early on. I came to work at Pulaski Technical College. 2 weeks later, I was told that there needs to be a coworker with me in this campus center, and ultimately PG Bradford applied and the committee selected him for the position. And so we came to work at Pulaski Tech. A short time thereafter, as we were setting up for an event in the grand hall of the campus center in January of 2007, I noticed that facing him from the back, PG was staggering. And when he turned around, I could tell his face was drooping. He was having a stroke. And he did not survive. With 60 days of planning time, we held a golf tournament in his name and memory to raise money to put into an endowment for scholarships to be awarded to students in his name.
And the most fabulous story that I have, even though I went to school with PG Bradford, knew him at Central High School, it was after it was over. It was after he unfortunately passed and the golf tournament began. It was an early story at Channel 11, which is where I work. I went and interviewed Russell Mathis about this new golf tournament that was going to start in honor of PG Bradford, who had worked here. And I thought, well, that's nice. They'll probably do it 2 or 3 years. No. Now it's in its 20th year.
This tournament is special because it's named after PG Bradford, 1. 2, we started it on such a short fuse that we didn't do a whole lot of planning, and ultimately, most importantly, it raises money that goes to finance students to come to Pulaski Technical College to learn how to make a living and to become independent and self-supporting. And that was PG was so amazed in the short time that he was here, seeing students complete the program here and become self-sufficient and self-supporting. and ultimately employed.
The legacy I hope people remember about PG is his kindness and his generosity and how he cared for people.
I remember a time when PG really showed his true colors and true heart for students. We had a particular work-study student who was a single mom, had been out of high school about 10 years, didn't realize how talented she is. PG caught it immediately, and she worked for us a few hours a week. Ultimately, this student graduated Pulaski Tech, got a scholarship to UALR, graduated there, ultimately has a master's degree in social work, and is able to help people similarly situated to what she was years earlier. And PG noticed that immediately.
You know, in colleges these days, we look at the enrollment. How many people are enrolled? What's their enrollment for their next year? What does it look like? That's only one statistic. Another one is how many are staying in school. That's the real key. That's when a college or a Department of Higher Education is successful. The people who stay. Which brings me in a roundabout way to this golf tournament. Imagine you're facing all these deadlines. You're facing the need to make the grade at Pulaski Tech. And then you get the scholarship, the PG Bradford, Melanie Bradford Scholarship. You're going to stay. You're going to complete it. You're going to have a career, because there's a difference between a job and a career, and no one knows it better than the people who work at Pulaski Tech. And the people who get those scholarships, that's a career.
When people support this golf tournament, they're really supporting the workforce of our state, not just locally, but across the state. PG's legacy lives on today through many of the stories that all of us know and are able to share. I'm accused, believe it or not, of being a little long-winded, but it's not true. His legacy can also be seen in the success of the students that are able to utilize the scholarships that are made possible by this golf tournament in his name and memory.
This scholarship means so much because it enables students to live their dream and to achieve goals they thought were not achievable. It's giving them an opportunity. How can I be happy when I got tears? I'm trying.
You're doing a great job.
They're happy tears.
They're happy tears.
A lot's been accomplished in 19 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I gotta get rid of the tears. Oh, thank you.
It's turned into a Barbara Walters piece.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, seeing students benefit from this makes me exceedingly happy and very humbled. I love it. On behalf of the Bradford family, we hope to see you on the green.
We hope to see you on the green.
So please join us September 18th, and we'll see you on the green.
Save the date, Friday, September 18th, 2026, Country Club of Arkansas, 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. tee times. This isn't just a day on the course. It's an opportunity to change a student's future. Funds raised support the PG and Melanie Bradford Scholarship, benefiting UA Pulaski Technical College students, helping them pursue a career in healthcare, culinary arts, or technical studies. First off, a major announcement in case you're wondering. Once again this year, I will not be playing because it just wouldn't be fair. I'm so good that everyone else would be jealous and actually have low self-esteem once I was done. So there.